Welcome to the Human 5.0 Project, the podcast where we cut straight to the breakthroughs that matter, the show where science meets self-optimization. I'm your host, Ultimate Biohacker 10X, and here we break down the real research, real data, and real dosing behind modern biohacking, from compounds and peptides to techniques, devices, lifestyle strategies, and performance protocols. Most people jump in and jump out before they get the gold, so we're keeping it tight and delivering the essential insights you need without the fluff. If you've taken the time to hit play, we'll make sure you walk away with valuable knowledge that can transform your approach to longevity, health optimization, and beyond.
Hey, it's Friday the 9th, 11 in the morning, and I'm on my porch in Florida watching the sun roast everything that moves, which means perfect timing to talk about something everyone's whispering about in clinics. Just pop this liposomal peptide, no needles, no hassle, works like magic. Except, spoiler, we're about to test that claim under full daylight. Grab your coffee, and let's hack the hype. Liposomes are real. They've changed medicine. And right now, they're being used in ways that deserve a serious reality check. But there's a growing trend, especially in longevity and peptide clinics, of taking fragile peptides, stuffing them into liposomes, and marketing them as a legal oral workaround to injectable peptide restrictions. The question is simple. Is this smart innovation, or is this marketing getting ahead of the science? Hey, loyalist biohackers and longevity rebels, this is Ultimate Biohacker 10X here to stretch your timeline, bulletproof your biology, and make sure you don't confuse clever delivery tech with proven medicine. Welcome back to the Human 5.0 Project. Today, liposomal delivery systems in 2026, proven technology, or peptide hype machine. This episode is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. As of this year, no liposomal peptide products are FDA approved for therapeutic use. Many compounded or clinic-marketed formulations haven't been tested for stability, bioavailability, or long-term safety. Always consult a qualified healthcare professional before using any experimental or compounded therapy. Now let's dive in. We'll start with the facts. Liposomes are phospholipid vesicles, tiny fat bubbles made from the same material as your cell membranes. They can encapsulate drugs in a watery core for hydrophilic compounds or within the lipid bilayer for lipophilic compounds. Why do they matter? Well, because liposomes protect drugs from degradation, improve bioavailability, reduce toxicity, and enable targeted delivery. And this isn't theoretical. FDA-approved liposomal drugs include Doxil, AmBisome, Onpattro. These are all various formulations that have worked well in clinical studies. And these products took years of trials, manufacturing validation, and regulatory scrutiny. So liposomes? Legit. But here's the pivot point. Those successes were primarily with small molecule drugs or carefully engineered biologics, not fragile, unprotected peptide chains sold in wellness clinics. This is where the 2022 BioNanoScience review comes in, and it's excellent. I quote it often. The paper, a comprehensive review on novel liposomal methodologies, commercial formulations, clinical trials, and patents, lays out the reality very clearly. Conventional methods: thin film hydration, ethanol injection, reverse phase evaporation. Problems: residual organic solvents, heat instability, low encapsulation efficiency, drug degradation, and poor scalability. Reverse phase evaporation can encapsulate larger molecules, but uses harsh solvents that are not peptide friendly. There are newer scalable methods: supercritical CO2 processing, dual asymmetric centrifugation, and freeze drying or lyophilization. The pros: cleaner manufacturing, better sterility, and industrial scalability. Cons: high cost, aggregation risk, lipid oxidation, pressure and heat damage, and cargo degradation. And here's the key sentence the review implies, but marketers skip. Peptides are structurally fragile. They denature easily. They degrade under heat, pressure, solvents, and time. Encapsulating them successfully is not trivial, and failure often looks invisible. Here's why this matters right now. In 2025 to 2026, the FDA increased scrutiny on compounded injectable peptides, BPC-157, GHK-Cu, epitalon, and others. Many were reclassified or restricted due to lack of safety data, manufacturing concerns, and regulatory noncompliance. So what happened? Clinics pivoted. Suddenly we see liposomal oral peptides, sublingual liposomal peptides, injection-free peptide therapy. The pitch? The liposome protects the peptide, bypasses digestion, and delivers it systemically. The problem? There are almost zero human randomized trials proving that popular biohacking peptides delivered via liposomes reach circulation intact, achieve therapeutic concentrations, or match injectable efficacy. Most claims rely on in vitro studies, animal models, and anecdotes. That's not nothing, but it's not proof. And compounded liposomal peptides are not FDA reviewed for potency, stability, bioavailability, lot consistency, which means degradation is an expensive placebo. Clinics are gaming the system, turning injectables into legal orals overnight, but without data, it's a gamble on your biology. If someone offers you liposomal peptides, ask, where is the human clinical trial for this exact formulation? What is the encapsulation efficiency? What stability data exists post-manufacture? What happens to the peptide after gastric exposure? Is there independent potency verification? If the answer is we don't have that, but patients feel great, that's not science, it's storytelling. The future is oral peptide delivery, but it will look more like engineered absorption enhancers, approved carrier systems, technologies like oral semaglutide, not liposomes. For now, liposomal peptides are experimental at best and marketing-driven at worst. The tech is real. The leap is way premature. Liposomes changed medicine. When paired with evidence, peptides deserve the same standard. Until then, don't let delivery tech replace data. Stay encapsulated, stay sharp, stay unbreakable, and for now, I'm out. Thanks for listening to the Human 5.0 Project.
If you found value in today's episode, share it with someone who's ready to elevate their biology. Make sure to follow the show for weekly deep dives into peptides, protocols, devices, lifestyle strategies, and the science of high-performance longevity. Until next time, stay curious, stay optimized, and stay 10x.